Breaking news. Lionel Andreas Messi will not continue with Paris Saint-Germain and will probably go to Inter Miami, AL-Hilal, and a small chance of FC Barcelona. But in today's video, I wanted to go through everything that happened yesterday because I think there's still a bit of confusion, question marks of what exactly happened yesterday. So, first of all, Lionel Messi, as we all know, was in Saudi Arabia on Monday. Pictures were circulating around everywhere that Lionel Messi was in Saudi Arabia. But then reports came out that Paris Saint-Germain had training on Monday and Messi had skipped. And then they were talking about permission, agreement. This report said from L'Equipe, although several sources at PSG indicate that Lionel Messi asked for permission to go to Saudi Arabia, but he did not have an agreement with either Christophe Galtier or Luis Campos to travel after the change in the training schedule. Some sources say that Lionel Messi had permission from the club, but other sources say that Leo had neither permission of Galtier nor of Campos. The situation seems to have caused some discomforts to some players who have been surprised by this situation. As we all know, Lionel Messi is an ambassador of Saudi Arabia, which means that he sometimes has to visit there and, have talks and take pictures and sign autographs and so on. And he had already changed his plans for his Saudi trip twice to respect PSG's schedule in the last few months. In this case, he communicated to PSG, but when he received the communication from the club, he was not able to change his plans as he was already traveling. But one thing here is he canceled his trip to Saudi Arabia twice to respect PSG. No, you are a player of Paris Saint-Germain, and if you don't get a day off and you cancel your private stuff, it doesn't mean you respect PSG. It just means you're doing what you should be doing. I don't see how he respected the club in cancelling the two vacations to Saudi Arabia. And again, here from Fabrizio Romano, just in on Leo Messi's side, when he knew about 2 to 3 days off after the game, he communicated it to PSG about traveling on Monday morning. However, when he was already traveling and already on the flight to go to Saudi on Monday, PSG decided to change plans and put training on Monday. Leo Messi knew that there was training on Monday morning. This training would have been cancelled only in case of a victory against Lorient. And that is true. Lionel Messi cancelled his trip to Saudi Arabia twice because Paris Saint-Germain had games and trainings and all of that. But then we were not supposed to have training on Monday and Tuesday. But that all changed when we lost 3-1 to Lorient home. Galtier said we will have no training on Tuesday, but we will go on training on Monday. But at that time, Lionel Messi was already on the flight, and it was very hard for him to communicate with the club and say, he was already in the flight, he couldn't cancel it and so on. For me, this is a small miscommunication. Sure, there's blame on Lionel Messi's part that he did not have a 100% agreement and he should be criticized for that. But again, I think it's a bit of a misunderstanding because Lionel Messi thought, all right, we don't have training on Monday and Tuesday, all right, let me call. But then Galtier changed his plans and said there was going to be training. So it's a bit of an uncomfortable situation here. But after that, it came out Nasser Khalifi did not like seeing Lionel Messi absent on Monday morning to go to Saudi Arabia without getting an agreement. Nasser has taken matters into his own hands and PSG are considering a sanction. And then it came out breaking. PSG taking the decision to sanction Lionel Messi for his trip to Saudi Arabia. The Argentine is suspended for 2 weeks with immediate effect, which means he will not be going to the training ground for 2 weeks, which means he will not go to any football games with Paris Saint-Germain, and he will not be earning any wages for 2 weeks. The feeling is clear. It seems to be almost over between Lionel Messi and PSG after this kind of situation. The Argentine has already not convinced about the project since the end of February when PSG had made a proposal. Just in, all PSG decision makers now seem to be heading in the same direction. PSG will not renew Lionel Messi's contract and he will leave at the end of the season. Chances of Lionel Messi won't play for PSG again. One thing is certain, Leo will be playing elsewhere next season. Breaking. Leo Messi will no longer be at PSG next season. Fabrizio Romano. After the decision of PSG to suspend Leo Messi, looks really difficult to see Messi again at PSG next season because it looks like the situation is complicated now between PSG and Leo. Leo and his family wants to leave PSG. Nothing has changed from the last months and weeks. The Argentine priority is still to return to Barca. and just in La Liga and Barcelona both see it as very complicated. Their viability plan will be approved. Barcelona's wage bill is not improved as of today, and this makes it difficult to sign Leo Messi or any other player. Leo Messi's future lies between Inter Miami and especially Saudi Arabia than Barca. Regarding Barca, it's an extremely difficult option to complete due to Barca's heavy financial constants. More, the Saudi Arabia option, which seemed far away and unlikely in the winter, has become an option taken very seriously by the Messi clan in recent weeks. The Saudis are preparing the largest offer ever to a football player. So here comes all the question marks. It looks like by every reporter, Paris Saint-Germain and Lionel Messi, the story that has been going on ever since 2021 will end at the end of this season, and it will be a bad ending. Messi now suspended for 2 weeks. Will probably come back to the lost games and show absolutely no emotions, even though he hasn't really done that. Paris Saint-Germain stint so far. But Lionel Messi will 100% leave Paris Saint-Germain. No extension, nothing. Au revoir. But as we saw then later, obviously Messi, I think he wants to return to Barca, but maybe Barca, again, will not be able to sign up Lionel Messi. And as that last report said, they were talking about Saudi Arabia and Inter Miami. Inter Miami obviously is still a side project that Messi has been building up for a very long time. But Al-Hilal now, they are looking very confident. Obviously, they will offer him another big contract, around 500 million euros per year contract, and it looks like the Lionel Messi clan is more accepted of taking this decision and going to Al-Hilal in Saudi Arabia. Obviously, the move to Barca is still there. Lionel Messi wants to do it, but Barca are doing everything possible to make it happen. But still, it looks very hard to make it happen, as was with his extension before at Barcelona. Let me know in the comments down below. Now that Lionel Messi will not stay at Paris Saint-Germain, where do you think he will go? Is it Al-Hilal? Is it Inter Miami? Or is it FC Barcelona? Let me know in the comments down below. Other than that, smash the like button for more Paris Saint-Germain content. Subscribe, and as usual, allez, bye.